What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm going to be covering one of my favorite microcap gems. This is the kind of project that could theoretically turn $1,000 into $100,000. Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief.
Now, I always like to give a little recap on projects that I cover, and this was Morra Games in my first video I ever made. It was trading at 0.011. Now, funny enough, this is Morra Games currently trading at essentially the exact same price except slightly higher. But what I will say about this project is it has had a lot of volatility, which ideally is what you're looking for in these microcap gems. For example, Morra Games had went down to about half of a penny, but then it pumped all the way up to 0.014, so people could have almost 3x their money. But anyways, Morra currently has a market cap of 4.4 million. And its self-reported circulating supply is 378 million out of a total supply of 378 million. Now, do understand there is not a max supply, but based on the total supply, there is absolutely no dilution that's going to take place, which from an investment standpoint is definitely not a bad thing to see. Now, I will go a little bit deeper into this in just a second, but as of the current moment, if you are wanting to buy Morra Games, you are going to have to buy it through Uniswap, which is a decentralized exchange. And the issue with Uniswap is that the gas fees are terrible. Not to mention, there's also another thing that's very important to understand, and that is if you are buying Morra Games, just understand there is a buy tax of 3% and a sell tax of 4% to 4.12%. Now, supposedly this buy and sell tax is going to be going away, but as of the current moment of recording this video, it is still here. But I would also like to point out that they have a 99 out of 99 trust score on DEX tools. That is not a super easy thing to accomplish. But also, just remember, this project is still extremely new, so it's still very important that you do your own research. But now we'll go ahead and take a look at Morra Games' X account. And the first thing that I want to talk about is what they posted January 21st. So Morra token serves as key to the entire Morra ecosystem, encompassing the Morra Games Store, Karnak Legacy, Mythia, and an array of forthcoming products within the Morra ecosystem. And they also posted Countdown. The Morra centralized exchange listing is just 9 days away. And that's what I was talking about when I was showing you the Morra markets. And I said right now they are only listed on Uniswap. Now, as of this current moment, I personally have no idea what this centralized exchange listing actually is. But I will say, if this is MEXC or KuCoin or any of the other bigger centralized exchanges, this could be extremely bullish for this project. Now, the other major thing that I want to cover is who they replied to on January 10th, and that was Immutable X. Welcome to the family. And they said, thank you so much. Thrilled to be a part of the family. Looking forward to exciting times ahead. And I'm sure most of you guys know, but if you don't, Immutable X is huge. They have 358,000 followers, and they are one of the leading Web3 gaming platforms out there. And just to show you guys who this is on CoinMarketCap, Immutable X is currently ranked 34th among all cryptocurrencies with a market cap of 2.4 billion. Again, I want to stress, no matter how you look at it, this crypto is still going to be high risk. That's the reality with a microcap gem. But if this doesn't scream that Morra Games has potential, then I don't know what to tell you. But now we'll take a look at some macro news that could affect Morra's price action, even though it's not directly correlated to Morra. So this is Watcher Guru's X account, and they just posted 21 hours ago that BlackRock's head of ETF says they have seen a major influx in Bitcoin interest and has traded 3.5 billion since launch. And that is a lot of volume. In addition, Crypto.com says that crypto owners grew to 580 million in 2023. Now, when I look at stuff like this, I genuinely do not understand how there are so many people out there who get so panicked with Bitcoin dropping in the short term. If you are one of those people, you have to look at the bigger picture. Crypto is not going anywhere. In fact, it is growing at a rapid pace. So anytime you see one of these massive dips, you should view it as an opportunity. Obviously, that's not financial advice. All of you guys need to do what's best for you, but just look at the bigger picture. Now, while we are on X, you guys should come over and give your boy a follow at Crypto Now or Never. I've been trying to recently grow my X account, and I've been posting on here pretty much every day. In fact, I just posted January 20th about Morra Games. And I would like to say shout out to Morra Games and Karnak Legacy. They actually retweeted this. But this is what I said. I'm going to say it again. Keep your eyes on Morra Games. They have recently partnered with IMX. They have a SEX listing coming soon, and they have a market cap of only 3.4 million. We have seen gaming projects go parabolic. Morra has the potential to be next. Now, since posting that, they no longer have a $3.4 million market cap. They have grown since then. But again, basically everything I said still stands true. But if you guys do enjoy making gains in the crypto market, I actually have an opportunity for you. So I have recently launched a private Discord through Patreon. Essentially, joining my Discord is going to give you guys closer access to me. And you guys are going to be able to see the cryptos that I am buying, the cryptos I'm selling, the cryptos I'm considering buying, and even the cryptos I currently hold. And a lot of those cryptos are microcap gems, less than 10 million in market cap, which means that they could absolutely explode during the bull run. So if this sounds like something you guys might be interested in, I have the link right here on my YouTube homepage. It's in the description. But now for the final part of this video, we'll get into some technical analysis. So this is more on the daily time frame. And again, it's kind of funny because not much has changed. Morra looks like it's been trading sideways for basically its entire launch. But funny enough, these are actually massive swings. So it had fallen all the way down to 0.0048, and then it pumped all the way up to 0.014, which is basically a 3x. So there definitely has been potential to make gains. But anyways, at the current moment, the RSI and stochastics are both neutral. In addition, if you look at price action, we swing from a lower low to a higher low. The RSI is higher low to lower low. It's very slight, but that is class A bullish divergence, which typically signals a local bottom has been reached. Now, you could certainly argue that we already got that bounce, but oftentimes it will be even bigger than this. Now, what I also like to see, unlike a lot of other cryptos right now, is that price action is currently trading above the 21-day and the 50-day. That tells me that the buyers are still in control. To be completely honest with you, as much as I would love to give you all these bullish or bearish indicators on Morra games, the reality is that there is still not a whole lot of information on the chart, at least on the daily time frame. In fact, the moving averages have essentially just started, which goes back to what I was saying. You have to remember this crypto is still very new, which makes it a very high risk, but also a very high reward play. And you certainly could make a lot of money off of this project, but you also could lose money if you don't know what you're doing. So be very careful. Now, lastly, I'll go over Bitcoin, as price action could have a tremendous impact on Morra games. So as most of you guys know, I initially called out the massive class A bullish divergence. And I said because price action was trading above the 21-day moving average, I wouldn't be surprised if it came up and hit this measured move of 48,800. And that is essentially what happened. It even went $50 above the measured move. But then we had a hard rejection and price action fell beneath both the 21-day and the 50-day, which is what I was saying separates Morra games from a lot of other cryptos right now. It is currently trading above both of these moving averages. But anyways, once I saw Bitcoin break beneath these, I've been saying for about the last week and a half that I would not be surprised if price action fell all the way down to $38,290. Now, as of right now, we did not quite hit that level. We hit $38,555. So we got very close, but we bounced before it. But just to be very straightforward, in the short term, I am not going to be bullish on Bitcoin again until we can get back above these moving averages. As long as we stay beneath, I would look for more downside, plain and simple. Not to mention that the 21-day is about to break beneath the 50-day moving average, which would be a death cross. And death crosses typically call for a drop. So overall, be very careful trading altcoins in the short term. But also, as I say in every single one of my videos, macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So just understand, crypto is an extremely volatile asset class. Anything can happen. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments if there are any other microcap gems you'd like me to cover in the future. If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.